Okay, Stephen, hi. I've got your ad. Wait a second. Where did it go? Um. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, yes. I purposely closed it because I wanted to show you this. Okay, so when I go to open your ad, this is what I get. Could not find the link file, the masked image, and that's because it's not embedded. So you'll need to embed that image, otherwise it won't be seen. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so we go like this, and your image opens, and whatever that embedded image was is not there. And we can see that it's not linked because over here in the links panel, you see that little warning sign right there? That means that that image is not linked. Now, the background image isn't linked. We can see because it's got that icon, it means it's linked. But that kind of warning sign right there, that means it's not linked. So you'll want to make sure that's linked. Let's take a look at the ad itself. I think you're really super underdeveloped, and it's imperative at this point that you get live text in this ad because the next step is moving to the web banner ad. So you won't be able to do anything without your promotion set up. Okay, it's really, really important that you get live text in here. Remember the promotion we set up back in week 1? You should be really talking about that promotion here. So the ad itself, I think, it's got this purple tinge to it, and it's not working. And let me explain why. It's not just that you said that you wanted to make it purple to kind of coincide with the logo. Sorry, my dog sees a squirrel. Sorry about that. At any rate, so now, and that's a good reason to want to add a color cast to an image. But in this particular situation, we do not want to add a color cast to the image because this will, in a portfolio piece, this is presumably going to show your ability to be able to color correct images. So that would mean to add a good, nice, even distribution of tone and color throughout the image. Okay, and I don't think we're getting that in this image. I think that we're still very, very purple up here. Okay, on to the next topic is the actual image itself as far as the subject matter goes. And I don't think it's working. It's simply because the focal point of any ad that uses an image is going to be the image. That's a lot of the reason why we use an image, is to draw attention. This image draws attention, but it draws attention to this area right here, which is almost is working like a target on a dartboard or a target. It's almost working the same way because once we see this, it's really difficult to break out of it. And the reason being is because it's the largest thing on the page, and it's also presented in an area of the page that indicates that it is of prominence in terms of hierarchy. So I'm not real sure if centering that thing's a good idea. My recommendation would be to take that whole image and move it over this way. I don't know how far it goes over there. I really don't. But at least that way you're not saying, okay, this is the focal point. Oh, hold on one second. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I would either maybe select a different image. And another reason this image is just not working is because of the clouds. This is a Caribbean resort. If I'm the marketing team of a Caribbean resort and I hire someone to do an ad and they come and they say, okay, here's the image we're going to use, and it's a cloudy day, I'm going to go, no, we do not pretend. We pretend that clouds don't exist over here at Amethyst Bay, so let's not show those clouds. People don't want clouds on vacation, remember, especially in a sunny resort. Okay, so one thing I find a little bit odd is that this is right aligned, okay, and then this is left aligned. So that's kind of a weird, you might want to play with that relationship. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. But finally, the last thing, though, is that this, even though this is not live text, you can tell it's not legible. Because, A, it's white on a white clouded background. Plus, the way that this works with the texture of those leaves, it's just too difficult to make any letters out. Okay, so those are my recommendations. Other than that, I think everything is fabulous. I think it's a good idea. I think that your page mechanics are good. You're paying attention. You're learning. Placement's good. Logo looks great. watch that embedded image and watch those other elements that I talked about. Okay, if you have any questions whatsoever, please do not contact me. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me, and I'll be glad to assist you further any way I can. Okay, thank you, Stephen.